so like why were they so stuck in the mud as you see it, Eric?
Yeah, I think at times they were trying to force the run game, and Joe Brady talked about that on Monday, where they were doing some stuff personnel-wise, adding some bigger bodies on the field, which didn't allow us to get to the second level as easy. It allowed their linebackers at times to run through, to contact Cook in the backfield where he's struggling at times to even just get back to the line of scrimmage. And then, they would have a good drive, and then here comes a fumble, here comes a turnover, and it's just a recipe for disaster. And then you would struggle on first down, and then you get to these obvious pass situations because of your lack of production on first down, especially, to where now Miami's running simulated pressures, and, there was a variety of issues with the passing game. It's hard to pinpoint one thing. At times it's separation. At times it's decision-making by Josh. At times it's, potentially, I don't want to say a bad call, but an inopportune call maybe based upon the defense they called. And so you combine all that, and it turns into a really lackluster day on offense. And then, when your offense isn't producing, we also never got great field position. The two interceptions were both essentially arm punts down the field, and then on the one we get a penalty, and so instead of starting at the 40, we start at the 15. We have a good kick return. Instead of starting at the 40, we started like the 13. I think we have the second worst average starting field position in the NFL this season. And when you have a offense that is struggling at times, you talk about complementary football. We're not getting much from the return game. It's fine, but it's not doing us any favors, especially the kick return. Punt return's not doing a whole lot at all. And then you get a couple turnovers, but you're still backed up. And it was a tough day at the office for the offense, obviously. But I think them just being a little stubborn on first down with the run game when Miami was either adding an extra defensive tackle or playing these big personnel groupings with stacked boxes, it just wasn't a recipe for success.